welcome to the big... Can't laugh when I start doing it. We're going in a circle here. This is exactly what happened last year when we tried to do a podcast. I would say one word and you would just die laughing.
It's just because...
Welcome to the Big M Sports Podcast with Fletcher Newman and Brooklyn Kaufman. I'm your host, Fletcher Newman.
And I'm your other host,
You're
Kaufman.
my, what is it, assistant host?
Assistant
to the host.
I am your co-host.
Assistant, it's not an anchor in a podcast, is it?
It's a co-host.
You're not a co-host, though. You're just assisting me and I'm
I'm
hosting.
Not assisting
That's what I'm
you.
trying to say is... Okay, never mind.
I am your host.
Anyways, if you remember last year, what did we call the...
Run it back?
Run it... Oh, I remember that now. That was only like a year ago,
podcasting.
too. I don't know why I forgot about it. If you remember last year, we did the Run It Back podcast.
For a total of 1 week.
No, we didn't. We did that for a lot of weeks.
Sophomore year was the year we did Run It Back so long.
Was that sophomore? Oh, I guess it...
Yeah.
I guess that was. Huh. That's so weird. That was so long ago.
We're seniors now.
That's crazy.
Weird. Anyway.
Does not feel like that long ago. Okay. But we're rebooting our podcasting this year because a lot of the mandates kind of set us back the year before. So now we're going to restart it as the Big M Sports Podcast. And we're going to mainly go through a lot of sports, and we're going to also touch on some school news that's going around the building.
Around the building?
Around the building, yeah.
School news is just making its way around the building.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How else do you get school news
Just
out?
making its way around the building.
Yeah,
just walking around.
What do you think the office aides do? Anyways,
Excellent job.
so we're gonna try and do some nice, quick sports. Quotation marks on quick, or what? Asterisk on quick. I don't know what you would put.
Quotation marks was right. Why would you put asterisk by quick?
Because it would be quick asterisk, and then at the bottom it would be the asterisk, and it would be like, as quick as we can, which is probably not very quick. See, like right now, this intro was supposed to last like 5 seconds,
Total.
and it's probably turned into like 2 minutes. Anyways, so we're going to start off with some sports, and we'll end with just some stuff that's going on in the school, probably.
Probably sports.
Yeah. Anyways, we have volleyball stats. Volleyball played in the Granbury tournament last weekend. So today we're filming this on the 24th? Is today the 24th?
Yeah,
no, it's the 25th.
25th
Wednesday
actually.
the 25th. So what day do you probably think this is going to come out? Like Friday, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, probably you'll be hearing this on Friday, so they'll have more games, but this is as of the 25th. They played in the Granbury tournament, and the Mansfield tournament was, I believe, the weekend before.
Yeah.
And Mansfield tournament, we received second in silver bracket, which is really good. And Jenna McMichael was all-tournament for the Mansfield tournament, and that was our only all-tournament player for the Mansfield tournament. And then Granbury, we went down, all the way down. Coincidentally, I was actually in Granbury the same time they were playing volleyball. But I wasn't there to see volleyball. I was there for a birthday thing. But I realized, like, when I got down there that they were playing volleyball. And I was like, I could, definitely got and saw a game. But I just didn't realize that they were playing at that specific time.
Nice.
Anyways, I was eating at Babe's, by the way. It was great.
Was I also eating at Babes?
No,
what was happening? I was
that
like,
was Cedar
what?
Hill. That was not
I don't even
Granbury.
know.
No,
I was not aware that there was
it was
Babes.
my uncle's uncle that you sat
in
with at the
Granbury.
baseball game. Big Fletch. the big Fletch. This doesn't make any sense in context because no one was there. I have a big uncle, and she sat with my big uncle because I play.
I'm cutting all this out.
There's nothing wrong about this.
It's my big uncle.
My big uncle. He's big. He's my uncle. Anyways, so they played in the Granbury tournament. This is separate from what I was eating at Babe's. They were actually playing volleyball here. And Granbury tournament made the gold bracket, placed 5th in the gold bracket. Congratulations. And Kenna Buchanan was the all-tournament selection in the Granbury tournament from Midlothian. Great job. The stats, I emailed, shout out to Coach Hyde, Miss Coach Hides.
Yeah.
Because I emailed her literally the day before, and then the morning before, she sent me like a bunch of really good stats. So if you're listening, thank you very much. These are awesome. This is a great email. A lot of good stats you sent me. Kenny Buchanan had 101 kills over the Granbury tournament, and then Jenna McMichael had 201 digs.
Jeez.
And then the following teams, we have a list of teams here that we all beat over the weekend. We beat Fort Worth Pascal, Eastview, Stephenville, Granbury, Richland, Chisholm Trail, and Burleson Centennial. And so that's going to make our record out to 15-6 on the season so far, everywhere combined. So great job by the Lady Panthers this weekend and so far in their season. Looking forward to a really good district showing this year. District champs last year. So looking to go back-to-back. That might be back-to-back. I'll have to check my facts on that. But could be back-to-back-to-back.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be back-to-back-to-back.
I'm pretty sure it's back-to-back.
The three-peat. That's going to be a cool playoff shirt, the three-peat. So, looking forward to it.
Sorry, volleyball. Fletcher is designing your t-shirts, apparently.
If it doesn't say three-peat, I'm going to be upset if we win district. When we win district, I should say. So.
Okay.
But anyways, very excited. We had a really young team. I say really young. We had some young good players that are going to be juniors this year, and we have a strong senior class as well this year.
Yeah.
And although we did have a really good outgoing senior class last year, there's still a lot of varsity experience on varsity this year already.
Mm-hmm.
So really excited to see what we're going to be able to do. We went really far in the playoffs last year. That was a fun time. Going to all those playoff games last year, going to the Highland Park game, how electric that game was. So looking forward to having another season kind of like that one. Anyways, so done with volleyball, on to cross country. Cross country competed at the Cowtown Challenge that was in Richland, hosted by Richland High School. It was up at the Buff in Fort Worth, Texas. Had a pretty good showing. So we're going to start with varsity girls. We have Avalon Mitchell was our first to place at 28th. Then Abigail Windman, right behind her, 29th. And 31st, after Abigail, we had Myra Finestead and then Jada Pitchard coming in 32nd. And then our other placers, we had Madison Blanche coming in 44th. And 64th, we had Juliet Garcia. And then in 89th, we had Hannah Brooks. And Hannah Brooks was our last finisher, so pretty solid showing. We placed 5th overall in the overall competition. Richardson Pierce had first in this one in the JV girls. But 5th overall is a solid showing. After out of all the teams that are here, a lot of 6A schools we were going up against, like Richardson Pierce and Plano Senior High. And there's a lot of Arlington, Lake Highlands. Richardson was here, and we all placed above them too. So solid showing from our girls, placing in 5th here at the Richland meet.
Okay, so for the boys, Caleb Bridgens got 37th for Midlothian. We also have Gabriel Darrett in 40th, Caden Nizer in 41st, and David Rodriguez in 42nd. Sounds like they had a little pack going there. It's really always good for them to kind of build off of each other during races. McCarrion Urquhart was 64th. Caden Gershom got 81st. Miles MacArthur got 91st. Benjamin Cardenas 93rd. Texas Falco from Midlothian also got 117th. We placed 7th overall. Caleb Bridgens being our first placer, per usual, Midlothian Media's favorite cross-country runner.
Oh, boy.
Midlothian Media's favorite cross-country runner. We love you, Caleb. Good job.
That's going to be on his letterman. Midlothian Media's favorite cross-country runner, something like that.
All in all, we did pretty good at the Cowtown Challenge. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement this year, and as I've talked to a lot of the cross-country people, they're all really looking forward to this season. They're looking forward to, I think they are also having first, officers for cross-country and track this year, which they've never had before. So we're all kind of in the same boat here at Midlothian Media as well. So I think all around it's going to be a really fun season to kind of just watch the times go up.
Yeah, and obviously this meet, you hear a bunch of maybe lower placings, but this meet had a bunch of really good competition in it. Like Alito, solid cross-country program there. Richardson Pierce again has a really good cross-country program. Just a lot of really good running schools that they're competing against in this meet. So overall, even though a lot of meets that we normally place higher in, this one's a lot harder, and we did still place like solid team placing, top 50% out of all the groups. So
for sure,
good weekend for cross country, and we'll have stats from, I believe there's another meet. I don't know what day, but it's
Friday.
This week. Friday? Okay, another meet Friday. So we'll have stats and placings and everything from that meet next week when we do another podcast.
Definitely.
So sadly, we don't have football stats for you. They did have a scrimmage, but we weren't able to get any recorded football stats. But they were at Mansfield. They played Mansfield High in Mansfield last Friday. But what we do know is that they are playing Brewer High School. I tried to think.
You had it.
It's Brewer High School this Friday, so probably when this is coming out, if you're watching this or listening to this on Friday.
Tonight. It would be tonight.
It would be tonight. So that's going to be away in Brewer. Season opener. Very excited. Young team this year. Because we had a good senior class again. A lot of seniors left last year. I think they were talking about it as like 50-something.
Yeah.
It's a crazy number of seniors graduated. So it's going to be a very young group with not a lot of varsity experience, but they're still... It's going to be Drew Wendell is injured. Chad Regal has stepped up to the quarterback position. So I know Chad personally. I've talked to him. He's very, very excited for this opportunity, and I think he's going to do a good job there. He's a solid guy, really good kid. Going to do a good job for the Panthers at the quarterback spot. But, yeah, I know we have some solid senior returners. We have Drew Coleman and then Brock Cavender. Very excited for this season on the line. And we had Chad Regal, obviously, because Drew Wendell's been injured, so he moved from receiver to quarterback again. And then we have some other just good junior guys that had sophomore experience on varsity. But then it's going to be a lot of the guys from the junior class that were a lot of JV guys last year that are going to get moved up and getting starting varsity experience. So it's going to be, we're going to see how the Panthers are going to handle that. And I'm going to try and get some interview. We're going to have a coach's show with Coach Wendell. We're going to have some questions for him, so we'll be able to give you kind of his take more next week during the podcast. But very excited for this season. See how this district plays out, because obviously we weren't able to go to away games of the band last year, so I wasn't able to see a whole lot of the teams that we had competition against. But it's a tough district, especially playing, like Colleyville Heritage and all those schools that are a little more up north. So it's gonna be tough. Obviously last year got snubbed because of the Corona placings, how Summit got in over us, but that doesn't really apply, or hopefully it won't apply this year too much. So we'll be able to get a fair shot at the playoffs, unlike last year.
Yeah.
Anyways, so on to just general school stuff that's going on. We had a student council meeting yesterday, and if you're a student and you're listening to this right now and you're interested in joining student council, there's a link somewhere. I believe it's going to be posted. It's posted on the student council social media, so like Twitter, Instagram, and we're going to try and post it on the class of 22 social medias, hopefully, if we can get that organized. But yeah, definitely join student council. There is a $25 application fee, or not application fee, I'm thinking of college applications. Just $25 membership fee, but that does include a shirt, and you'll be able to be involved in the student body and making decisions and helping out the community and everything. Great experience, and if you have any questions, go talk to Miss Dowd. She's in the English hallway. She can give you some good information about student council.
We're having our first news shows are being released, so you want to make sure you follow Panther Media on Twitter. We got our Twitter back, at Midlow Media. Follow it because we have no followers, Fletcher. So follow us on Twitter and on Instagram to find out when our new news shows are coming out. We're doing one on Wednesday. We're also doing one on Thursday this week, but it'll be Friday every other week with me and Fletcher. We're also doing a couple of other fun shows that we're really excited about this year. Other than that, I think that's all that's happening at school right now.
Yep.
It's the beginning, so.
The beginning of the end.
Oh, Friday, today is Neon Day. when this comes out, it's neon day.
Neon day.
Yes.
Just color everything neon yellow.
Yeah.
Not really. Don't do that. I'm not responsible for anything that you do with the highlighter. Anyways, that's going to be it for this podcast. We're trying to keep it a little more short and quick this year, unlike the Run It Back podcast. So hope you enjoyed. This will be released probably, hopefully, same time every week. So be looking out for it every Friday. And yeah, thank you for your stream, I guess. If that's what it's called. Okay, bye.
Bye.